Hello, I'm Dee, and I enjoy parables because they speak beyond the surface. One of my favorites is the story of the prodigal son, found in the Bible, in Luke, the 15th chapter, verses 11 through 32. And I know that many of you are already familiar with this story. But I want to look at it from another point of view, a different angle. Not focusing on what he did, but on what he must have been going through. And the title of this rendition is The Robe. He left home young and full of hope, but he ended up alone, empty and miserable. And when he finally decided to go back home, he had probably rehearsed each word 1,000 times. I am sorry. I really messed up. I'll even work for food if I have to. He had lost everything: his money, his friends. Even more importantly, he had lost his dignity. But maybe the most important thing that he had lost was his understanding of who he truly was. He knew where his father lived. He also knew that at his father's house there was love for him, food, and shelter. But he did not feel worthy enough to return. He must have thought to himself, what kind of son blows his entire inheritance? Or, what if I am no longer welcome in my father's house? Or, what if I am allowed back only to be a servant? But what he didn't know was that his father already had his robe on standby, and it had never been thrown away. See, I believe that the robe represented the son's identity, for he was no longer aware of who he truly was. But the father had never changed his mind about his son. He never threw away his son's robe. So tell me what you think about this story. In terms of the storyline, should the son return back home to his father? Should the father reaffirm his son's place with his signature robe? Tell us in the comment section. And this is only the beginning. In the next video, I'll talk about the ring, which represents authority, and how the son still had access to this authority, even when he thought that he was no longer worthy.